Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a big Ulta and Sephora haul. I did a massive amount of damage at both of those stores, and I thought this would be a perfect time because it is the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I know a lot of people are shopping on a budget trying to get some sales. And then also the Sephora VIB sale for April is coming up, 15% off. So I thought I would just kind of share with you all the goodies that I picked up, and I did collaborate with Ebates for this video. If you haven't heard me talk about Ebates, where you been, girl? Because I love Ebates so much. So I'm going to give you a little overview about Ebates, and then we're going to jump into what I picked up. If you've never heard of Ebates before, they are the largest cashback website that partners with over 2,000 retailers that you shop on already. So I'm talking Ulta, Sephora, Forever 21, so many different brands, whether it be clothing, home decor, makeup. I use Ebates every time I make an order online, and if it is a website I am unsure of, I just go to Ebates, type it in, and see if they are affiliated. Most of the time they are. I make a lot of orders to Sephora and Ulta, as you guys know. You see the hauls on my channel, and I usually get 4 to 6 to 8% cash back. A lot of the times they'll have double cashback deals, so Sephora is 8% cash back. It'll kind of push me over the edge to make an order, and I get quite a bit of money back just from doing the shopping that I was already going to do. Ebates also has a mobile app and a browser extension so that you never forget to use it if you're on your desktop. And with the Sephora VIB sale coming up, you're gonna get 15% off your order, and then you also wanna utilize Ebates to get an extra 4, 6, 8%, depending on the deal that they're running. Now they are doing a special deal for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. You get an additional 3% cash back if you shop on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So I will have my link down below. You can go ahead and sign up. Don't forget to do that. And you'll get a $10 welcome bonus when you make your first $25 purchase. So I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. I use it every single time I make an order, and I get so much money back for doing nothing but shopping where I was already gonna shop, and I'm an online shopper. I like to stay in my little cocoon and kind of surf the web. All right guys, so I'm on the Ebates website. I'm gonna demo how to use it. It's super easy. So I'm gonna go up to the search cashback stores, and you can kind of pick whatever store you'd like. I'm gonna go with Sephora. So I'm gonna type in Sephora and I'm gonna click on it. It's telling me the cashback right here. So sometimes it's 8%, sometimes it's 4, 3, it kind of tells you what it is. So you're gonna click shop now, and it's going to take you to the website. Now it's not taking me because I don't have my account signed in, just for personal reasons, because it has like PayPal information and all of my orders, but it's going to take you to Sephora. You would do your shopping as normal, check out, and that's all you have to do. And then when you go back to your Ebates account, it's going to tell you kind of everything going on. It'll have a bunch of information up here, and it'll tell you all of your cashback transactions, how much you're owed, and you'll get a PayPal payment or a check every 3 months. So I have a link in my description bar. It'll be the first link down there if you want to sign up and take advantage of the 10% beauty promo that Ebates has going on right now. And let's get into what I hauled. So the first thing I picked up was something I've been eyeing for a while, and I just didn't take the plunge because I was really swamped with eyeshadow palettes, but I kept hearing great things about it, and then I kind of got intrigued. So I went ahead and got the Dominique Cosmetics Latte Palette. So I have not used this yet, but I did just swatch it, and my first thoughts was that the metallics felt wet, very creamy, and also the mattes just felt very buttery. They didn't feel dry, and they swatched beautifully. Now I don't know how they would apply to the eye. I've heard literally nothing but great things. The packaging is beautiful, and the colors, again, perfect for every day, but I like that she did add a couple pops in there. They are, you know, more wearable. Like, I feel like this would be really pretty for someone that just wants a little bit of a different look, but not obviously like a hot pink or a bright, you know, shimmery blue on their lid. They could use this to deepen up their eye look, and it gives a little bit of dimension. So really proud of her, happy for her. I don't personally know her, I've never met her, but I am excited to see her new releases. Very excited to see the Lemonade palette as well. So first impression is good. If you want to see a tutorial, let me know. And if you have this yourself, let me know down below your thoughts. I'm sure some of you have picked it up. But yeah, I just kind of was like waiting, and then I thought, you know what? Those shades are so pretty. This might be like an everyday palette for me. So next, I've been eyeing this product for a while, and I do own all the other shades, I think except for bronze, which is too deep for me. And this is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in Iridescence. This is a pink shift. I love those highlighters. I think they're my favorite highlighters in terms of drugstore, and they might be even up there in terms of all highlighters that I own. They look wet and blinding. They just have a creamy feel to them. They feel creamy like a ColourPop, but they apply better. It's like they slide right on the skin. There's no chunkiness, and they apply with brushes perfectly. So I've been eyeing this one for a while, and I just swatched it, and it's a little bit different than I thought. It's very, very heavily pink and purple iridescent. It doesn't have the crazy shine that I thought, but again, I haven't used it on the face. This would be more of like a tutorial kind of highlighter where I could do a different look, but I use the pink one. There's like a pink rose and then a gold one. I use those all the time in my daily life. This is a little bit more out there, but I love a good pink highlight, so I will be using this in tutorials to come. I just think that this is a home run product for them. Also from Physicians Formula, I did pick up another healthy foundation. This is amazing. I'm wearing it right now, and I have the shade MW2. I recently bought 2 of them, so I had like a light one, and it was too light. It was kind of like everyday with no self-tan. And then I picked up a deeper one, and it was too deep, so I had to get one right in the middle. Obviously, I could mix the other ones, but I just wanted something that I could use every day when I have a tan. This is a beautiful satin foundation. It gives you a healthy look and a little bit of a glow, just like it says, the healthy foundation, but it is not greasy. It doesn't slip off. It just wears beautifully. It gives me that natural skin look, and it has, I would say, a medium coverage. I can mix in, you know, some Shape Tape or some MAC if I need extra coverage, but this is a beautiful foundation. I actually really love the applicator because I can just kind of go. I like it because it's kind of like a stick foundation where you just swipe it on, blend it out, and I'm not really the biggest fan of stick foundations typically. They just don't stay on my skin, and I really, really enjoy this. If you have not tried this and you have dry skin or even combo skin, but you feel like you're always like chasing kind of a healthy look, you're always, because I felt like I was getting too much into the mattes where I started looking dry, but I couldn't go dewy sometimes because I would literally break out and it would slip right off. This is like right in between. It is really, really nice. Okay, and then also from Ulta, I saw this new product online. This is the NYX Lingerie Shimmer Lip Glosses. So I picked up Shy and Butter. One's like a peachy light pink and the other one's like a brown nude. And they do have good pigment. When I look at them, I see a little bit of shimmer, but it's not over the top. They very much look like a cream lip gloss with tiny specks of glitter inside. They do feel gel-like when I swatch them, so it's a little bit different than what I'm used to in terms of a gloss formula. So I'll be interested to try these on the lips. These are brand new, and I also saw that they had just regular NYX Lingerie glosses, but I didn't really think the colors spoke to me, so I kind of was more interested in these. I think each one had maybe like 6 different shades. So if you want to check those out, I think I did get them buy one, get one half off because NYX was on sale as well. So definitely want to check these out, and I'll be using them to come, and I'll kind of let you know my thoughts, but first impression is they swatch really nicely. I also went ahead and picked up one of the new Pat McGrath mini palettes. This is the La Vie en Rose palette, of course the pinky purple shades. I will say when I swatched them, the metallic swatch gorgeous, especially that gold is very, very intense. The mattes don't swatch very well. There's only 2 mattes and then there's kind of like a satin in between. That doesn't mean anything. It's just kind of interesting that such a high-end brand, you would think everything would swatch like perfectly, and it doesn't, but I've heard really nothing but great things about this. So the packaging is super unique, and then when you open it up, these are the shades inside. And I just think this is a beautiful color story. The one thing I will say about Pat McGrath palettes is for the average consumer, you're gonna have to go in with some more mattes that you have in your collection, which is fine for me. Obviously, when I see makeup artists and like Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, they seem to just go in. I mean, they'll go full in with a deep shade and start that way, but most of us are not that advanced. And so you wanna build up a couple mattes in your crease and then pop these on the lid, lower lash line, inner corner. So I think this is a beautifully done palette. I am glad that she's offered some palettes that are not $100 and some so that you can try the formula, and 6 pans is kind of enough to give you I don't know, your thought process on the brand. I have yet to use this on the eyes. Again, I've just been literally swamped with makeup, which is a great thing to be, you know, burdened with. But I just haven't had a chance to do tutorials. I do want to do one on my channel, and I just think these colors can really kind of bring a really beautiful look to life. This pink is almost like a duochrome color, and this gold is just to die for. So if you want to see a tutorial on this palette, let me know down below. I can definitely do that for you guys. Also from McGrath, I have been eyeing this because it had amazing reviews, and I really love my Cosmetics liquid liner, and I've talked about the Artists of Makeup liner. Those are like my top two, but I wanted to try this out because the reviews were saying that this was super black, super intense, long wearing, easy to use, very matte. I just swatched it and it does look matte, matter than my other kind of liners that I use. So I'm really intrigued to try this because liner is one of those things that I want to make it as easy as possible, and I find these pens are the easiest to get a sharp cat eye. So really intrigued to try this again. The reviews sold me on this, and I figure why not try something different that might be a little bit more matte and still has that kind of pen applicator that I enjoy. As I previously mentioned, I've been having some issues with a little bit of dry skin on my forehead and various areas of my face. So I went ahead and picked up this Jet Lag mask from Summer Fridays. This is a new brand, and the owner is actually Mariana Hewitt. She's a gorgeous girl. She's on YouTube. And this feels very thick when I'm applying it. I just applied some to the back of my hand. There's a very light scent, but it's nothing overpowering. I've been hearing a lot of gurus raving about this, people like Desi Perkins and Luster Lux. So I'm interested to try this. I have even seen people say they use it under their makeup. Feels very thick and emollient, so I'm kind of wondering how the best way to use it is, what the best way to use it is. It says to apply and then leave it on for 10 minutes and blot with a warm cloth or tissue if necessary. You don't need to rinse it. So I will be trying this out. I've heard people really loving this. When I read the reviews, they were kind of mixed, so I'm not sure if there's just like hype from gurus or if it's really an amazing product. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'll try it this week and let you know. I recently saw a video of Tati using the new Becca hydromist powder. It's a loose powder, and she raved about it, so I went ahead and picked it up. I typically get PR from Becca, but I didn't receive this, so I went ahead and grabbed it, and I actually want to try it. I just want to like put a little bit on my skin. She said it felt almost wet when she applied it, and this is what it looks like inside. It's got like a little mesh kind of holder, so I'm just going to take a little bit on a Morphe brush, and wow, it does. It feels creamy. That is so strange. It feels wet. That is super interesting. So I am really intrigued to try this product. As I said, I felt like I've been looking drier lately, so I thought this might give me a little bit more of a hydrating look, but still lock in my makeup. So I'm gonna give this a go. I'll be using it in tutorials to come, but I definitely agree that it does feel, it feels damp or wet when you apply it. Next, I picked up a Big Mama Jamma. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Super Moisture Shampoo. I love Briogeo, however you say it. I really enjoy this brand. I love their Don't Despair Repair Conditioning Mask. They have a leave-in I love. They have a lot of different products that I love. I really haven't been disappointed with them. So I saw this come out and I was like, okay, I really love the conditioner. I'll probably enjoy the shampoo. I love that it's in a pump like this. It's a big bottle. It wasn't too crazy expensive. I feel like they're pretty reasonable in terms of a Sephora brand, and I really just love the Don't Despair Repair, if I could say it. I love that line. So I want to go ahead and give this a try. I haven't tried it yet. Let me go ahead and smell it and see what it smells like. So it definitely has a light fruity scent, nothing overpowering, but it does smell nice and good and clean. So I'm excited to try this. I'll keep you updated as well with this, but I really don't foresee myself having any disappointments because I really just love this brand. Another brand I love from Sephora is Verb, and I picked this up. This is their new Sea Salt Texture Spray. Light hold, dry volume, weightless grit. So I need some grit in my hair because I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So I can't get curls without putting in product. So let's go ahead and spritz this. I like that it's in a sprayer like this. I just like the aerosol sprays a lot better. and I don't really smell much when I spray it out, so that's nice. It's not going to overpower me. But I've loved really everything from Verb as well. They're kind of like my top brands. IGK, Verb, and Briogeo, however you say it. Those are my favorite brands in terms of hair care from Sephora. So I'm definitely going to give this a try. I really like anything that's going to give me volume and make my hair big, and sea spray or texture spray always helps. Speaking of IGK, I love this brand as well. This is a brand at Sephora that's fairly new, I mean within the last year or so. And I love, first of all, their packaging. Everything draws me in. This is their new First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. Now you guys know that I love my Ebates dry shampoo, but this really intrigued me because this is supposed to be for the oiliest scalp, the dirtiest hair. So maybe for those days when you're really struggling and you're just like, ooh, I don't know if I can save this. So this is the First Class. They have 3. I've tried their original and I wasn't that impressed with it. It has like kind of a pinky red bottle. Then they have a green bottle, which is like the medium, like I guess medium detoxing, and this is the like intense one. This has phenomenal reviews. People literally were going bananas over this, so I had to pick it up. So it says, shake well, section hair and apply in a sweeping motion to dirty and oily areas. Wait 30 seconds for the powders to activate cooling and cleansing effects. Remove excess powder by massaging and shaking at the roots. So I am super intrigued to try this. The packaging draws me in. I love all their products are aerosol. I mean, I know a dry shampoo is, but all of their products, I believe most of them are aerosol, which I prefer, and I really have liked almost everything I've tried from them. So again, another brand that really knocks it out of the park for me. A skincare product that I bought solely on the reviews. This is the Blythe Vital Treatment. I feel like this is an essence, I want to say, and I'm not sure if this is a Korean brand. Yes, this is. So I would have to read the actual packaging or the website on how to use it, but I believe it is an essence that is kind of like hydrating, and you use it before your moisturizer and before you go on with primer and all that, and you can use it before bed as well. This had stellar reviews. And again, I've been having that kind of dry skin, so I need light moisturization, but I cannot be like, I can't put on like a heavy night cream because I'll break out overnight. So I'm looking for options that are kind of in the middle that are more of a light moisturizing. And this one had crazy good reviews. People were like, you need to buy this, just buy this, just buy this. So I went ahead and picked it up. I want to say it was 50 or 60 bucks, which is pricey, but I'm okay with it if it'll actually give me visible results. So again, I will put this in my skincare routine and I will let you guys know my thoughts after a few weeks. Next, I picked up this Volition Prismatic Luminizing Shield SPF 50. This was kind of described, or I thought it was something like a kind of under your makeup, dewy, glowy under base. It has SPF 50, and I can definitely tell when I did swatch it, it had almost like a white cast and it smelled a little bit sunscreeny. So that makes me a little bit nervous because I kind of thought it was more like that Vita Liberata base blur where it was just going to be dewy kind of underneath your foundation to give you a glow. So I'm not sure how I'm going to like this, I'm going to be honest. It has decent reviews, but it's fairly new. I've tried a few products from Volition and I've liked them. They have like a face scrub that I've tried. They also have some moisturizers. They have a few different products. They're kind of expanding. So I'll definitely give it a go. And SPF 50 is really good to take care of your skin. But just upon when I first felt it, it felt a little bit like a sunscreen and it smelled like sunscreen, and that just worries me for breakouts. Next is an interesting product that I never really thought I would purchase, but it caught my eye. This is the Milk Makeup Gold Foil Face Gloss. So this is for, you know, the tops of your cheeks or your eyelids, inner corner. You could probably even put it on your lips. This is what it looks like, and I just swatched it and I'm a little bit, I don't know what I was expecting. This would be more for like tutorials or maybe putting a little bit on your collarbone. I feel like this would be greasy on the face, even though it is a face gloss. It basically, to me, feels like Vaseline with gold flecks in it. So again, I don't know what I was picturing, but I'll have to give it a try. I mean, it feels pretty sticky, like it's not going to dry down at all. So I'll have to try it in a tutorial. As I said, I think it would be really pretty for some photos or a super dewy tutorial, but as far as practicality to wear it somewhere, I feel like it would just stick to everything. So I'll have to keep you updated on this. Again, sometimes I like see Sephora things and I buy it and I'm like, when am I going to use that? But it's the makeup lover in me. A newer product that really kind of intrigued me was this new product from Pinrose. Pinrose is a fragrance line from Sephora. They have lots of different scents and they have little kits where you can smell them. This is the Secret Genius Shimmer Mist. I thought this was so pretty. This is basically a scented mist for your body and it has little pink kind of duo reflex in it. So this would be something you would spray on your décolleté or your arms in the summertime to give you kind of like a glittery glow. It's pretty subtle. I mean, there definitely is glitter there, so if you don't like glitter, but it's like a light shimmer glitter and it smells delicious. Now this one in particular, Secret Genius, is I believe vanilla and caramel, I want to say, so it smells really nice and comforting, very kind of beachy, but it also could be cozy for the winter time. The packaging is gorgeous. It's a beautiful glass bottle. It smells delicious. So for me, if I was wearing a tank top or even just like a tube top or whatever in the summertime, I would spray this all over my chest. You could also mix this in with your moisturizer all over your body, so it definitely smells good. I'm definitely going to use this. I think the packaging is stunning and it smells good and it's so pretty. Very subtle, but it gives you that little bit of like glow for the summertime. Another product I picked up that I've been wanting to try for a while is this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's supposed to be a primer and moisturizer in one. I've heard nothing but phenomenal things about this. And I've been on and off their PR list for a while, so I just went ahead and picked it up, and then 2 days later I got a huge PR package, which is super cool. So now I have a backup for travel. I got the small size because I have so many products that I'm like, I don't want to waste it, so I wanted to try the small size first. But I've heard, again, nothing but great things about this, and Smashbox generally has really good primers and kind of base products, so I'm interested to give this a go. If you've tried this, let me know down below your thoughts if you love it or what you think. So I did pick up one perfume roller ball online and I am super disappointed, so I want to tell you guys to dodge this bullet. This is the Prada Candy Sugar Pop and this is a new fragrance from them. I got the roller ball because I wanted to try it, but it sounded so good. The way that they described it was like candy and sugary and sweet, and it smells really bad. Not good. So I'm gonna return this. I'm glad I just got the roller ball. I should have smelled it in store, but they didn't have it yet. And the packaging looks so pretty. I love my, I think it's the, I forget which one I have, but a candy gloss maybe. It smells like champagne and like roses. It smells beautiful and I really had high hopes, but this is not good and I will not wear this. So I'm gonna go ahead and return it. So if you've been eyeing it, just skip out. And then to finish off the haul, of course, you know I had to get some lippies. So I'm going to start with this Buxom Lippy. This is one of their Va Plumps, which I already have Taupe It Off, and I really like the formula. They're basically like a liquid lipstick or a satin lipstick. They don't dry down matte, but they do sit comfortably on the lips. They have some lasting power. So the shade that I picked up was Honeydew, and this is of course just like a peachy nude color, something that I would wear every day. They have an array of colors, but of course I'm going to go for the neutral shades. Really, if I'm going to do a deep lip, I really kind of prefer a matte lipstick that's not going to move all over. So I do tend to stick to nudes when I go for like glosses and anything that's not going to dry down completely. Also from Dior, I did get a liquid lipstick. Now I also have one of them, I think it's called like Jungle Matte, or what is it called? Something Jungle, but I got this in 221 Chic Matte. And this is just a nice neutral everyday pinky nude. I feel like I could wear this any day. Again, this is a matte shade, so this does dry down. Feels pretty moussey when you apply it, but comfortable on the lips. It's not like my favorite formula ever, but it's not bad. So I just was swatching in store and this one really stood out to me as something that I would wear every day. This would be the kind of color that I would throw in my purse and then just top with a gloss. So perfect undertones for everyday wear. And then lastly, I did pick up a gloss from Lancome, and I've never seen these in store. This is the Sweet Glow is the color, and it just looks like this. I swatched a few. They had maybe 8 shades. They had some iridescent ones, but this was a more wearable. Just a nice corally pink with a little bit of gold glitter in it, but I felt like it was really pretty, like it would make your lips look really juicy. And so I kind of like was swatching them and I almost got a couple, but I just wanted to try this one out. I haven't heard anyone talk about this, so I'm not sure if this is a new release. I would assume it is, just because the iridescent kind of theme that was within those colors. So I will be using this in tutorials to come as well. It just stood out to me in store. I just like swatched it and I felt like it was so pretty for summer. I would put on a nude lip and then put this over top and call it a day. So definitely had to try this, and I'll keep you guys updated on like my thoughts in terms of the way it wears, but I mean, it's a gloss, so if it gives me a little bit of color and it looks nice and shiny, I'll probably like it. All right, guys, so that is it for my huge Ulta and Sephora haul. Hopefully I got some new goodies that you were eyeing, swatched them for you, and kind of gave you some more info if you were teetering on purchasing them. Don't forget to check out down below my link for Ebates, because you will save extra money now that it is the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, and as I said, the Sephora sale coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.